it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the left. Runs through a tackle. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Grabbed in the middle. It's Livingston. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Dropping back, it's Wagway. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nestled just inside that right upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, it's so good defensively.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Escapes the sack. Got a little space. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it was...
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Snares it outside. It's ball.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football ball. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Brown will throw it. Under fire. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it, though.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulls will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. After losing yardage on first down, second and goal from the 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air, it's Lagway. Oh, they're after him. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Off-play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there with the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. He's got it. 1st down and more. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Brown wants to pass. Right on the money. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. That gives him a 16-10 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sturdivant. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Hard running there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a first down play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Holden finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nimrod. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls are on the move. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Turning it on! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes! They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Dude, let's go. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was...
He's loose! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line line, it's Jackson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. It's a running one. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On the run, it's Ball. Got room to work. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Brown wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And the offense chooses to be aggressive and go down the field to try to make the big play. Listen, that's a good thing. It's good to be aggressive, but now you got to live with it a little bit here on 3rd down, because now it's 3rd and long after 2 incompletions, and the defense, they know you're going to pass the football, so you got to have an answer here on 3rd down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown Bulls! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yep. Fires one high and deep. Catch and slide inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking for a deep man. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The line of scrimmage is to 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. Dead center perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. it.